I've taken over as Manchester City's new manager with the goal to win them their second ever treble. This would put them one above their biggest rivals, Manchester United. Winning the Premier League, FA Cup and Champions League has to be one of the hardest things to achieve in all of football. It's not like Man City are terrible right now, but they're a long way off that 2023 squad. And the squad's also changed a lot. Some big players leaving the door since then. And this is the squad I inherited soon as I joined the club as new manager. It's like Bernardo Silva gone down in rating quite a bit. Defense looking a lot less strong. Bench is strong as always, but players like Phil Foden completely out of form. At one point, one of England's best players, and now the last couple of seasons really struggling to play well. And Savinho, since signing, he hasn't exactly hit the ground running. So yeah, definitely room in this side to make brand new signings. But guys, we have strict transfer rules. We can only make one signing per transfer window. And the deal is, if we sign a player, then a player also has to leave the club. Our starting budget this season is 152 million. But let's say we want a new right back and we go out and sign Hakimi, because right now our right back options aren't the strongest. Well, we would have to go out and sell a starting 11 or bench player to bring someone in. So I signed a 2-year deal to the club, and the expectations from the board for this season are to be in a title race in the Premier League, so a top 2 finish. Obviously, anything below top 4 would be an instant sack. Also not qualifying for the round of 16 in the Champions League, but they want us to aim for a semi-final. And guys, if we do manage to finish second and get to a UCL semi-final, that's pretty exciting, because next season, when the brand new kits come out, they will be made by Nike. Yes, we're currently with Puma, and they're just really not as nice as Nike was. So if we want to see them, we're going to have to really do well this season. Okay, this series will be played on ultimate difficulty, and I know you guys will be happy to hear this. VAR is a feature. Yep, none of those dodgy handball penalties will be slipping by. This is going to make it a whole lot more fun and challenging, because we literally need to win the treble, and we have 2 seasons to do it. Hey, if you guys are excited for it, then smash a like and subscribe. Now, guys, we have 3 players, Bernardo Silva, John Stones, and Ortega, whose contracts are expiring in less than 12 months. And to be fair, I'm not too sure about renewing them, as they are getting on in age. Bernardo Silva is only 30, though. He is our captain right now, and he is a player I have plans for. And John Stones at 31 can play right back as well. This guy seems a pretty solid backup. In fact, talking of Bernardo Silva being the captain, he welcomes me to the club. Then him and the squad are very looking forward to working under me. Now, tactically, our build-up style is counter, and we're playing a high line. And I've adjusted the roles. This is what we look like when we have possession of the ball. Right now, this is the current layout of the side. Honestly, I just make one change, and that's putting Savinho at right wing. Play Foden, could play Bob, could play Chucky, but I think Savinho right now will do the best. But guys, very important we get Phil Foden back to that class form he was once in. So I have a conversation with him and let him know that when he plays, he will have freedom on the ball, play the way he wants to. And he actually really appreciates that. Saying that he's been lacking a lot of confidence. Okay, we have a sale for a player that I really don't have any plans for. It is Nunes, who's going to Nottingham Forest for 18 million. Yes, I feel that right back position is weak. Lewis, a good young player with potential. Right now, I would want him to be the backup. Now, Jules Koundé could be a good option, but I see this guy as a very defensive right back, and I don't really want to spend over 100 million. That is a lot of money. Okay, so there's Dumfries, who is definitely more of an attacking player, but he's 29, too old. There's Reed, one of the best young players in the game, but is just signed for Liverpool, so that's an absolute no. But the player who would fit great would be rather controversial, as it's Reece James at Chelsea. Yes, a lot of Chelsea fans will be very upset if he leaves, but he's 25, 81 overall, got good stats, and this guy would cost around 30 million, but we've got to be quick because RB Leipzig and Napoli are negotiating right now for him. We're going to have to swoop in and get this deal done. Remember, we can only make 1 signing per transfer window. They want 8% added on. Okay, that's fine. We can say this guy's Premier League proven as well. That's the wage sorted. Here he is doing his medical. Oh, thank goodness. I thought he failed for a second. There he is in the shirt. It's official. Okay, I'm feeling a lot more confident with this defense now, especially going forward with this guy. Yep, and Man City fans online right now are very happy with that signing. So our first Premier League game of the season, it is Wolves away. Yeah, this should be a pretty comfortable win. Wolverhampton, they'll probably be in a relegation battle or down there in the table. Ryan Diaz puts that forward to Haaland. Bernardo Silva has got that left foot, but here's Rodri. Just get the ball to Haaland. That's the trick of the game. Here he is into the box. Tries to find Ryan Diaz, who finds the bottom corner. And is that 1-0 already? It is. It's not offside. City fans celebrate. Oh, and look at that. My favorite angle. Look at that strike. What a goal. Even on ultimate difficulty, how are Wolverhampton going to stop this City side? Bernardo Silva on the ball. Out wide for Savinho. Back to Silva. Trying to find Haaland. Oh, no, here they are in behind. What a save, Donnarumma. Winning the game's one thing. Can we keep a clean sheet here? Good block. Okay, Savinho running down the right wing. That's where a lot of the competition is. The bros run out the pitch. And at halftime in the dressing room, I tell the players, we started that first half well, but toward the end, we're very, very lucky to have not conceded. You guys need to pull your act together, else we won't win this game. Okay, let's grab the second half really fast. Get that second goal, and they will feel defeated. Savinho onto that left foot. Hits it. Oh, my goodness. What a goal. Okay, Savinho's got this right wing locked down right now. Yep, Foden, Bob, Turkey. If they want to get this position, they're going to have to really play well because that was top corner. That was such a good goal. Ruben Diaz. Oh, look at Haaland there. Low driven. Oh, what a beautiful goal. That is Henry Valen level stuff. How many goals is this guy going to score this season? From the free kick, literally going straight through their defense. What a goal. Yeah, rotation is going to be really key with this squad now. Got so many good players and we need to keep them happy. In fact, let's bring on Foden at center mid. Arias, ball played through. That's a nice pass. And that is a goal by Hee Chang. Wolves get one back. That's horrible marking from Ruben Diaz. Completely switched off. If I made these subs too early, Arias into the box. Good block. Here's Mamouche. Puts that ball forward to Haaland. He's not got a lot of support here. Got Savinho making that run. Will play the ball and he's through. This could be 4-1. Savinho gets his second of the game. What a start to the season he is having. Look at that goal. Reece James, nice header there. We honestly haven't seen a lot from him this game, but he has been all right. Here he is out wide onto that left. Crosses the ball in. Oh, we should have won that header. That was a good win, but now we have this unexpected event, a budget malfunction. And cap an issue, and we have lost £72 million. Well, temporarily. So our budget has gone from 140 to 72 million. Sounds pretty bad, but honestly, it's not. We can't make another signing. Hey, look, after that good performance from Savinho, he's gone up to 83 overall. We may have to get creative to get Foden or Chuck into this side. Chucky could play as a number 10, same as Foden. But honestly, if Doku doesn't have a good season, Foden could slot in to the left-hand side. Spurs have offered 48 million from Mamouche. Okay, we are definitely not selling this guy. We all saw his goal of the season last year, but I think Spurs have a trick up their sleeve because that is our very next game. And honestly, it doesn't matter if Spurs have a bad season. This side always seems to beat Man City. But we have the home advantage. In fact, our first home game of the season. Oh, look at Rodri. Oh, this guy is so good. Without him, this side loses. Bernardo Silva out wide for Savinho. Savinho onto that left foot. Not going to hit it, though. Oh, right. Just pass it straight to them. Kulusevski in behind now for Maddison. Is he going to make the sweaty pass? No, he doesn't. Plays it back to Kolomoane. Odegaard into the box. Polinia on the edge of the box. Plays it into Kudus. Okay, they're just knocking this around. They can't really get the opportunity to shoot. Kudus again. Our defense seems to be strong. Kudus. Oh, that's a nice ball to Maddison. Plays it back. Kulusevski, Odegaard, and we get that challenge in. And Rodri, of course. How good is this guy? Now we've got Reinders. Look at that gap for Haaland. No, he's just offside. That would have been 1-0. Oh, nice passing there. Here's Reece James. Slips that through the gap to Savinho. Haaland, make that run. Play the ball. Please be onside. Erling Haaland, low driven, 1-0 City. 36 minutes. That's all it took. That's his second goal in the league. Yeah, that was beautiful play. Savinho getting an assist. He really has been our best player so far. Yep, this guy's getting the golden boot, but I'm saying he's scoring 50 goals this season. Okay, here comes Doku on the left wing. Let's bring that back. Pass that short to Reinders. Can we get that second goal before the break? Rodri. Reinders looking out wide, intercepted. Okay, halftime change here. Reece James. Let's change this guy to an attacking wingback. Reece James, Rodri. Back to Reece James now. Haaland, make that run. I'm always looking for Haaland. Just make the run. Stay on side. This is nice. Now for Reinders. He's offside. Bro, you Marcus Rashford. What's going on? At 10 minutes left. We really need to see this win through. We're only winning by 1. Here's Kolo Muani here onto the ball. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that guy. He's going to put it out for another throw-in. Sergio Porra switching the play there. Etel, ball in behind for Xavi Simons. This is their last opportunity, the last kick of the game. Please don't score. Xavi still into the box. Gvardiol, you need to do better than that. Here's Kulusevski. Colomboani, there's no way he's found the top corner. I don't believe it. And they're celebrating like they've won the league. And I skipped the replay. Unbelievable. Now, the press conference after the game, the media asked me, what are your thoughts on Colomboani's late equalizer? I was genuinely very, very surprised because bro can't hit the ocean from a boat. And already we are 2 points behind Arsenal. Come on. I fully expect to be in a title race with Arsenal, Liverpool, maybe even Chelsea. But we can all agree Man United won't be involved in that yet. Next up is Brighton, and we get a 3-1 win. Reece James scoring. And that will be transfer deadline day. We have some exciting Champions League fixtures here. In fact, our 8th game is Real Madrid. That's going to be a big one. Talking off a big one, we now face Manchester United at the Etihad. I don't know what type of start to the season these guys have had. What about a long shot from Rodri here? Goes for it. Headed away from Euro. Oh no, Šeško shoots, and he finds the top corner. What a goal, Manchester United. 1-0. That's his first Premier League goal as well. Receives it, turns, and boom, top left-hand corner. Oh, wow, that's my favorite angle of the goal. What a hit. Oh no, they're in behind again. Brian Mbeumo. Oh, wow, Ruben Diaz absolutely saving us there. I thought that was 2-0 United. Here's Doku out wide. Ball played in behind for Ryan Diaz. Haaland just watching, waiting for that run. Let's go back out wide for Doku. This is nice. Into the box now. Looking for Haaland. Taps it home. That was a beautiful Manchester City goal. Equalizer. And this guy's 4th goal in 4. Yeah, that's exactly how we need to be utilizing Doku and Ryan Diaz right there. Get him in the box with all that pace, then sweaty it to Haaland. We're going to score so many goals doing that. Okay, we're approaching halftime. I want that goal to put us ahead before the referee blows. But so do Man United. Here they come with Ugarte. Šeško turns his man. Gvardiol tackles and then loses it. No, make a tackle here. Šeško again. What a block. Hey, Reece James. I like that Silva run. Let's just play the ball to him. Let's take a touch. Now to Haaland, who chips it up for Reinders. What a touch and what a goal. It's 2-1 City. We are playing some seriously good football here. Look at that chip there from Erling Haaland. And a low-driven shot. Honestly, I'm addicted to that right now. Every goal has to be low-driven. Reece James, that was really well read there. In behind for Savinho now. Through the gap to Haaland. Euro just about cuts that out. That would have been 3-1. But here come United. They might actually not be out of this. And Bomo into the box. Nice dribbling, but Gvardiol, he's had a strong game. Ball's still not gone, though. Here's United into the box. Bruno Fernandes finds Šeško. What a stop. Donnarumma right there. Yeah, and Reece James, defending's been on it this game. Coming forward with the ball now. Pushing forward into the box. Still Reece James. He shoots. Oh, it's gone wide. That was so close. Silva, Savinho, Reinders finds Haaland. That's a nice touch. Now ball in behind for Savinho. Pulls it back onto his left. Now Rodri out wide. Makes the pass to Silva. Doku is making a nice run. Haaland, Savinho. Yeah, let's just dribble this into the box now. Get to the byline. Savinho turn it around. Oh, later Malacia across the box. Nope. Reinders. What a save by Inder. Okay, this game's rather close right now. We need to make the correct substitution. Let's bring on Foden. Reece James is tired, so Lewis is on. Less than 10 minutes now. Rodri plays that forward for Silva. Look at that gap for Foden. Really opening up here. Here's Phil Foden. Low driven. Game over. 3-1 Man City. Phil Foden scoring. That would be big for his confidence. Tell you what, United have been good. They've had multiple opportunities, but they just couldn't cope with us on the transition. Let's pass this one out the back. Let's get a 4th goal. Here's Rodri in the midfield, coming forward with it. Releases it for Haaland, who gets the ball onto his left foot. Here's him against De Ligt. Oh, he sent him to the shops. It's Haaland for the 4. He's just too good. This Man City side has had such a good start to the season. His 5th in 4. Champions League first game now and just a 1-0 win. Now we need to create a complete rotation squad. Keep the same system, but Mamouche at striker. Let's bring in Cherki. Let's get Foden out on the right. Actually, I've had to change the formation to this 4-3-3 if I can to get Foden on the right, Bob at the left. Cherki has a number 10. Okay, Arsenal have actually dropped more points than us so far. We're 2 points ahead of them. The Newcastle top of the league. And we keep this amazing form going into the Emirates. points as we play Arsenal away. This is by far the hardest game so far. Arsenal going into this season are actually favourites for the title. Early goal would be amazing. Bernardo Silva puts that into Savinho to the byline, brings that back. Arsenal, we know they're known for their amazing defensive football. Rodri, slam it top corner. Oh, just wide of the post. Yep, we may be taking a few long shots if we can't break down that defense. Win that header. Okay, that's nice. Here we go again. Reece James can pick that up, put it straight back into the middle. Ball out wide for Savinho. Please be onside. This is nice. Reece James crosses one in. Reinders with the header. That was so good, but a bad header. Arsenal's first attack now. How's our defense? Trossard into the box. Shoots Donnarumma. An awkward save, but he does stop it. Ball whipped in. Gyökeres header. That was dangerous. Why are we giving him so much room? Savinho on the attack here. Yep, just run all the way into this space. Ben White's not catching him. I'm looking at Haaland. Can we get the ball to him? Bring that back onto his left. Still got it and then gets tackled. Yeah, you can't be doing that. It's Saka for Arsenal. 1-2 of the right back. Still Saka out wide, using his strength and his good dribbling. Odegaard into the box, makes the pass. Mendy, that's a good tackle. It's about the transitions in this game. I reckon that's our way of scoring. Catch that defense out. Savinho, nice run. Bring that back to Silva. This is nice. Down to the box. Haaland, make a better run, bro. Why are you standing there? Okay, my plan going into the second half is to utilize Doku out wide with Reinders. Odegaard, nice dribbling. Oh, he nearly sent Diaz there. Passes it to Saka. A poor finish. We literally have 13 minutes left. What a bad pass that is. Bro, what are you doing? Here comes Martinelli. Approaching the box with step overs. Here's Gyökeres is offside. Okay, 10 minutes to win this game. Savinho is off for Foden. Doku stays on. I really think we can use his pace. Let's get Kovacic on. No! What are you doing? How have you messed that up? That is tripped the goalkeeper. I do not believe it. 1-0 Arsenal. And it's Victor Gyökeres. Okay, we're searching this game for a draw now. Unbelievable. And we can't even pass the ball. Okay, next time we play Arsenal, it's actually April 19th. And after that, they're now 1 point ahead of us after 5. We do have Newcastle coming up in November. Okay, winning ways continue in the UCL. I may have turned the unexpected event to high because here we go. We have another one. Leave of absence. Boss, I really need to take a day off to deal with a personal matter. Apologies for the short notice. Okay, give John Stones time off, which means he misses this next game. And we get a 1-1 draw. Perhaps he was the main player on the bench, cheering the squad on. The media are saying that HRS is getting exposed in the big games. And this very next game will be his biggest test yet. Yep, facing this Real Madrid side at the Santiago Bernabeu. Man City, Real Madrid of recent years has always been a good watch. Here's Vinny Jr. out wide into the box now. Finds Mbappe. Now Bellingham. Good tackle. Kovacic is starting in the midfield. Foden out on the right. Everybody else the same. Is this how we're going to spend the entire game with them in our box? Diaz tackles and loses it. What a save. That should have been a goal. It's important we don't concede a goal in a stadium like this early on. Yeah, and we go concede in a stadium like this early on. It's Vinny Jr. Look at that hit right there. No, what are we doing? Here's Goulet. We know him from our Valen days at Madrid. Okay, Cavadio, that was a strong block. Now Valverde. Mbappe finds Bellingham. Back to Goulet. Goodness, it's just smoking us right now. In the box, twisting, turning. Bellingham. Yeah, that's a nice block. Let's transition here. Again, same as Arsenal. If we're going to score in a game like this, it's going to be on the transition. Doku, play that to Haaland. Haaland, now to Reinders. Reinders, shoots, scored. No, what a save by Courtois. No way. Mbappe, okay, that was rather easy, wasn't it, for him there? Gavadio, great recovery. Now the transition is Kovacic. What type of tackle was that by Tchouaméni? Honestly, man, this Real Madrid, they have too many midfielders. Foden out wide. Onto that left foot. I want to go to the byline here. I just want to put it right into the box. Left back's defending nicely. James finds that to Kovacic. Oh, good defending by Rudiger. Mbappe for 2-0. Finds the top corner. Yep, we have just been dominated here by Real Madrid. Kylian Mbappe, first Champions League goal of the season. We've got a lot of improving if we want to win the treble. Oh my goodness. Vinny. Yes, good defense. This transition here. Reinders, nice attempt at kicking the ball. Now try again. Here he is. Ball in behind for Foden. Reece James making that run. Continue, please. You're an attacking wing back. Make the run. Here he is. into the box now. Tackled straight away. We've been so bad. And now we lose to Villa. What's happening? The board satisfaction of me right now has decreased quite a bit. Luckily, my job security is currently safe. I need to be careful. These are the stats so far. Haaland, top goal scorer, but Mamouche has 5 goals in 6. And even Foden has more goals right now than Savinho. Doku, 3 goal contributions in 11. Okay, guys, this is where we just totally change it up. Mamouche starts on the left. We need to get him into this side. Do you know what? We make this guy an inside forward. Let's make the right position a wide playmaker and get Phil Foden in there. He's now 86 overall. This is a stronger looking lineup rating-wise. Now, this is risky, but both of our fullbacks and now wingbacks. Don't drop points again, please. We do a 1-1 draw to Bournemouth. Mamouche scores the only goal, though. Okay, Champions League by Leverkusen. This is where we should be making changes. Don't want to make too many, though, because I want to try this new system. Just Ake and Ortega coming in. Straight away, here's Foden out wide. Bernardo Silva going into the box. This is nice. Makes that sweaty pass to Reinders. 1-0 City. Straight away, our first touch and possession on the ball 4 minutes in. It's nice to have Foden as a wide playmaker. Silva bombing forward into that position. Reinders also getting into the box. Very attacking side. Could be vulnerable, though, if we turn the ball over. So I guess we just need to outscore our opponents if we're playing attacking football, and we've already conceded. That's unbelievable. Patrick Schick with the goal. 4th goal in the Champions League. He must be up there with Mamouche. He's scored most of his goals in this competition. Ake mistake. Question is, would that goal have gone in if Gavardio would be starting right now? It's Ed Nori. He finds that forward to Reinders. Mamouche finds that to Ruben Diaz. Now Bernardo Silva going forward with the low driven. We are winning again. 2-1. Bernardo Silva. Great goal. Ruben Diaz with the assist. Maybe could have found Haaland there, but the low driven. It's just so OP. Nice to see more replays, by the way. What's going on? Patrick Schick, they're getting forward into the box. Garcia just wide of the post. Nice pass from Rodri to Haaland. Wanted that to Silva, really. I want that in reverse. But Reinders making so many good runs. And the low driven actually doesn't work for once. Garcia plays that forward. Grimaldo. No, Diaz. What was that defending? Good stop. No way we drop points again in another game. We can't here. We need this win. Grimaldo. Brilliant tackle, Foden. Okay, let's bring this forward now. Reinders out wide for Mamouche to Erling Haaland. Hold it up. Get it out wide for Mamouche again. Now Reinders. The run from Silva. This is passing football to its finest. Now Foden sweats it across. Erling Haaland knocks it in. Mendy gets a hand to it, but it's not enough. 3-1 City. Haaland's first goal in the Champions League, and we're just knocking it around. You can tell that Pep was the previous manager. This side knows how to pass the ball. That's a great goal. Okay, another event. Carefree improvements. The board offers 100% carryover from the remaining budget to next season. Okay, that's a solid win right there. Erling Haaland is top goal scorer in the league, but joint with Saka. Forget title race. We're not even in the top 4 right now. Sitting 5 points behind Liverpool. Oh, not another one. We have a tactical breach this time. Your tactics have been leaked online, meaning your opponent might adapt and have an advantage. Well, it's 19th Sunderland, so I very much so doubt that's going to happen. Question is, which one of these players has leaked my tactics? Or is it a staff member in the dressing room? Because whoever it is, we're going to be having some words. Just to keep the game happy, though, we will actually make a change here. We'll start Savinho on the right. Come on, should be a straightforward win. No, you are joking. A 1-1 draw. And now the club doctor comes to me saying he has some bad news. Mamouche will be out for the next 5 weeks with a broken toe. That is bad news. He is a joint top goal scorer with Erling Haaland. Question is, who do we drop him for? Doku or Savinho? I say we get Savinho in there. We still have Calvin Phillips, by the way. We need to get this guy sold. Big game of the Champions League here. Villarreal away from home. Very strong side going out, and it's a 2-2 draw. 2 games left and we're 7th. That's good. We need top 8 to get automatic promotion. Juventus are top, and they haven't even lost a game. Okay, the board satisfaction has gone up a little bit. I'd say it's around 60% now. And after 19 games in the league, so we're pretty much halfway through the season, we are 3rd place. We're up with 5 points away from 2nd Arsenal. We're 7 points away from Liverpool. Remember, guys, we need top 2 and a Champions League semi-final finish to get Nike kits back. But look, it's now January 2nd, which means the transfer window is open, and we have a good amount of money to spend as well to finish top 2 and to reach a semi-final in the Champions League, which doesn't look easy. I mean, Real Madrid really turned us over. I think we make a signing to this squad to make sure we actually achieve that. Question is, though, who do we actually see leave the club? Calvin Phillips, as I said, does need to be sold. Husanov, how do you say guy's name? We need to get more game time for him. Marmoush coming back from injury, of course. Yeah, 144 million to spend, so get suggestions in the comments. Episode 2 will be out tomorrow, guys. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, and if you want to see a My Player series I'm doing, then click this video right here.